Let's discuss the end-to-end insurance flow. Firstly, the insurance company will design the product and they will mention what all things would be covered and what would be the premium that would be charged from the clients. Then they would market their product using different channels. And once the customer is interested in taking up the insurance product, the underwriting team would assess whether the client is appropriate for that product or not, based on the age, medical issues, and other criteria. If the customer is appropriate, then the policy would be shared with him. And if any changes needs to be done, such as changes in the nominee details or address, then the policy servicing team would manage and support that. If there is any casualty, then the claims management team would validate whether the claim is appropriate and settle it out. Further, if the insurance company feels that the risk is too high, such as the sum insured is high or the market in which they are going is risky, then they would go to reinsurer and manage and transfer the risk. So we have discussed it on a very high level. Let's deep dive into it. Firstly, the product development. Design insurance product based on risk analysis, customer needs, actuarial calculations, and regulatory approval. Actuarial calculations is basically here the team would evaluate what is the probability that and casualty would happen and what would be the payout for that. Further, they would decide what would be the premium that should be charged from the customers. Marketing sales is just promoting the products. Then the proposal would be submitted, and then there would be the underwriting team, which would evaluate the risk profile of the customer and decide approval rejection of the premium loading. So premium loading would be decided on the client's profile, such as age, medical issues, and other factors. Then the policy would be issued to the customer and premium would be taken from the customer, and also if the renewal is needed, then the renewal process would be done. If any servicing or any changes needs to be done, then the policy servicing team would do that. Claim management team would receive the claim request, they would verify the documents, and based on that they will decide whether to approve or reject the claim. And the claim settlement team would disburse the claim amount to beneficiary, and then they will close the case. Further, the reinsurance part, in this, the insurance company will go to a reinsurer and then they would transfer the part of high value or high risk exposure to them for financial stability.